Okay, so these...
This is a roof ladder.
A roof ladder.
Well, it can be used as any ladder, but this is more as the hooks that make it a roof ladder.
How did you make that?
You push it in.
And so...
So this they'll latch onto the pitch of the roof like that.
I see. But, I mean...
And it won't slide down.
In a panic, though, are those guys trained to just do this first? I mean, can you just hit these and turn them around?
I mean, it's not hard. You just push them in.
Yeah, okay.
It's just used more for the angle. If you're going on the roof, that would hook onto the top of the roof. And
So this is your 3-inch?
no, this doesn't have any 3-inch. We just have 1 3/4.
That's 1 3/4. Looks bigger.
1 3/4.
Yeah.
And then this is 2-inch.
Well, this one looks mostly used.
Yeah, those are the most common.
And this is just for like brush?
No, you can use it for we call it real line or chemical line. So you can use it for brush. Some people have they'll have this is rubber. So it's more durable, and then
Like a
resistant to chemicals. And then we have people could put brush hose on there, so it just looks like this, kind of like more of a synthetic. Like
Right.
You set it. People set it up for how they're what's in their area.
It's this.
Push it, slide it that way.
Oh, so that way. Cab jack.
So this raises the whole cab forward.
Oh, wow.
So that's
How you service it?
yeah. So it has a hinge in the front and the whole.
Where is it? This whole cab?
Yeah, it'll go pretty much almost 45 degrees.
Oh. Well, what do you use on this? Keep it shiny. You know, some guys told me they use Pledge.
I'm gonna use it.
What do you use?
Just carnauba wax.
Carnauba?
Yeah. So I think it's like a lacquer.
I don't think you would use lacquer, would you?
No. It's like the paint. I don't think it's a clear coat.
Yeah.
So it's like carnauba wax.
These are new lights.
Those are half of those.
You added those on?
Yeah, this is just a standard like truck light, like a big rig.
Okay.
Or like that.
Is there a brake on this?
Yeah.
Those guys, they'll sit there and they'll turn that thing on, or they'll be out down the station, they'll turn it on, and it'll stay on. Oh, you hear it go, oh. I remember my dad talking about those brakes. This is your main disconnect?
Yeah, it's a battery, so we have 2 banks of batteries. Like first bank, both banks, or second bank. And it has 6 batteries. 3 on this side and 3 on the other side.
And those batteries just run the accessories, right?
I mean, I think some are dedicated to accessories, but everything's.
How many miles on this?
Direct.
Where's it at? Oh, there it is, the digital. Wow. I guess, so you keep it plugged in to keep all the gear on it, right?
Yeah, you kind of charge as a battery charger right here. The little white thing.
Yeah, I see it. It's like
that charges the batteries, and then it also has a block heater.
It doesn't get hot, does it? Well, it has a fan in it.
It probably has a block heater too. It keeps the block warm.
That's cool. City of La Mirada, how long do you think that's going to last?
Will be here?
Yeah. Forever?
Yeah, I think Pomona's the only one that's kind of on the chocolate
And
block.
was this on the truck?
Yeah, it's always been there. This engine was at station 193 in La Habra,
Okay.
and then when that station shut down, we got
You
it.
can see the other number.
No, it would have been behind here, but they changed it out. They screwed it out.
Oh, that's funny.
So when it does turn into reserve, all you do is take the magnet off, and you keep the magnet, and then you put a different whatever station it's going to.
Oh, so reserve would be...
Yeah, so once say this goes out of like if we got a new engine,
Yeah.
and this would go to reserve status, and then the reserve engine starts with a 5, or all the reserves start with a 5. So it would turn into 5 wherever they want to put it. So it would say here it'd be 549, and then everybody has these magnets. So if it goes to a different station, they went to like station 167, they put a 167 magnet over it, and then you can identify it. So
when everybody was at these the Eden fires and other fires, they just used...
No, they'd use this. So like if this engine went to the Eden fire, it would be gone with engine 49. But then the engine that came in would backfill
That's a light right there.
Yeah, like a side kind of steam light.
This is so interesting. Especially all these knobs. What's wrong with that gauge? The things that.
There's a like a jam on the back.
How do you get to it?
Right here. Probably very hard reach.
Is it loose? Little
It
jam.
has a little metal bracket like this.
Right.
And these ones have those screw.
Right. Those are the pumps, huh? Wow.
Oh yeah, the main pump's kind of way down in here, like that giant thing right there.
Wow.
And
Wow.
then, and then this kind of like a manifold. We call it a foam manifold. And then it just kind of branches off there.
Wow. Because I've seen where these end up down to South America, and as soon as they get there, they gut it. They just pull the pump. That's all they want for is the pumps.
Yeah, I mean, if you get the pump working, these will work. These are straight off the pump.
Right.
And these ones go through that foam manifold, so you can pretty much eliminate all these and it'll still work. Like, well, the foam manifold introduces foam, so you can have foam to fight the fire with that too.
Okay, hose reel. This one. Power.
It's power for both.
Oh, okay.
So you just turn that on, it's both power.
And why do you leave that on? Is it
Just so if you're on that side, you don't have to run back over here.
Oh, okay.
If you really, it's just something less.
Okay.
People leave it off. People leave it on. There we go.
Vacuum. So
This prime is a priming pump right here.
Right.
It'll pull a vacuum. It'll evacuate.
Is there a vacuum pump in here?
This is a priming pump, so it's kind of like a
suction, right?
Yeah, it'll pull air.
It doesn't have to be primed.
No, like this primes the pump.
So
if air in
that's
there,
what it does. It's just like a suction pump. It's like a vacuum.
It takes all the air out.
Right.
If there's air in it, and then too, if you want those big long black tubes, you can use that as a suction. So you hook up here to a water, like a pool or something like that. You can pull this, and it'll suck. It'll evacuate the air out of the pump, in turn pulling water up in here, and then you'd have water. Once the water's in here, you don't turn that off, and then the impeller will create its own vacuum.
Right. So this is off. You turn this off after you get water in there. Purge the air.
Yeah, only for the only time we use it. Like the main thing, we just get air out of. We test in the morning, just get air out of the pump. If there's any like a leak in something, and you can hear it when there's a little bit of air in there. Or if there's a long section of hose that had a lot of air in it and it cavitates the pump, you'd use that to get all the air out.
The vacuum pump.
Yeah, the prime pump. Yeah.
And how would you know that? Just by you can hear it cavitating.
Yeah, all the pressures will start bouncing.
Cavitating. Yeah.
You lose the prime on the pump.
This is your water level in the tank.
Yeah. So this is for this rig. This is pretty much full.
It's amazing that with all the technology in the world, that this is what they use. I mean, we use this.
All the newer ones are have a digital.
A digital. Okay.
Kind of like a.
You would think that this would break.
They do break. They're
It's pretty thick.
It's glass.
That's cool. So yeah, it's kind of intimidating when you look at this.
Yeah, but it's pretty simple. It branches off. So like here's the pressure for the main pump, and then here to here to here to here.
Supply, pressure, and then distribution, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, where's the foam injected? Is it injected with